Good afternoon. Eh, I'm just going to run through something I mentioned a while ago. I said I'd go through, but I've not managed to do it as yet. But I thought, well, got a bit of time, I'll give it a go now. So, yeah, what it is my CPAP machine. Because what I've found is when I've mentioned it to people, people have this idea of the big noisy things that would keep you awake at night because it makes so much noise, and but things have moved on so far. That's what I was expecting, and I was actually pleasantly surprised when I got it. Right, so without further ado, let's get into it. It'll be a short video, there's not much to show you, but just for those that don't know what current CPAP machines are like, this is it. Right, so it comes in this big bag. You'd think I was doing deliveries or something, wouldn't you? You know, delivering takeaways or something. So I wasn't expecting a big bag like this. Inside you've got masks. Go over. That's another mask I've got, a different kind. Obviously instructions, and pretty much that's it. Instructions and how to use the thing. And some foam pads, I don't know what they're for. Oh, air filters. A couple of air filters in there. And that appears to be it, just paperwork, things like that. And now the first mask I used, that one, wasn't comfortable for the size of my head. Because I said to the nurse, it's no good for my fat head, you know. Because it was like, to get it to go over my nose there, so it wasn't blocking my nostrils, it was literally here. It was like quite small, and it felt like as soon as I moved my mouth, it was like just coming up, and obviously you're losing the seal then for the air. So they give us a different kind, same fitting, goes on this hose, but it's this, and it all comes apart like that. That's the mask part. Obviously, it just fits onto there. When I get it in the right place, get in. There we go. Oh, there we are. Right. So it goes in there. That's got a swivel, so like if you move your head at night, it's going to turn with you. Lovely soft, I don't know what it's called, is a neoprene or something like that material, which has all got Velcro straps and all the different parts, so you can adjust different parts of the mask, and it comes around. So that part goes over there like that, so it comes up here. Then there's the two that come around there, and there's a couple which pull around the bottom of your jawline there. And it's actually really comfortable most of the time. But this being such soft silicone, I think it is, if you get it right, great. But if your face sweats during the night, say like when the hot summer comes, your face starts to sweat at night, it's going to slide about when you move, like if you open your mouth or sniff or whatever, it's going to move slightly. And that tends to, I find that tends to like fold out sometimes if you adjust it, which you don't want to, because it feels weird. It doesn't hurt, it just feels weird on your skin. So you've got to get it properly right. But once it is settled right on your face, so comfortable. The only other thing at the top there, which goes there, if that's not sealed right, it tends to blow air into the corner of your eyes, which is not very nice. So you've got to try and get that. You've got to sort of squeeze it together, and then it's probably fine. But yeah, that's pretty straightforward, the mask. Now the CPAP machine itself, I'm not going to take the pipe off because they're a bitch to get off. The CPAP machine itself is all preset by the hospital, and with all the settings on how much air you get per hour or whatever it is that they're set it at. And I believe, looking at the symbols on the display, sorry, just unraveling the cable. Looking at the symbols on the display, it's got either a memory card or SIM card in it. Now I know some CPAP machines, such as my father-in-law's, tells them the hospital seem to know if he hasn't used it, or it's not been getting used enough, or not enough air going through, or whatever, you know. No, there we go. But I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is that kind or different, but well, I've got to go in next month with the machine, so I'm assuming it must just be like a memory card or something like that, you know. Right, so this is what the machine looks like. Just a little diddy thing. It's got the time on, which is quite bright in the dark, but it goes out after a couple of minutes, so it's fine. You see that's like the symbol for what must be a memory card. Now, all these, I don't need to touch these. This, like I say, it's already set up, so the hospital would have adjusted everything. And I would just press this button to power it up, which I've already just done. And press it again. And that's it. And it just stays at that. Now, I don't know... turned off. I don't know what soft start is. Oh, it also gives you a timer how long you've used it, by the way. I don't know what soft start is when it comes up on the display there, because me being typical guy, don't read instructions, just got on and used it. But like I say, it's pretty straightforward. I just press the button, start it, wear it, turn it off when I'm getting up, you know. The most I've got out of it before I had to take it off was about 8 hours, 8.5 hours, because I had a good sleep that night. Normally I'm getting a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours, 3.5 even, before I've got to take it off. It's just like, I'm just wearing it. It's not, I'm not settling properly unless I'm really shattered. Which is supposed defeats the object, because this is to treat my sleep apnea, which is supposed to help us get a better quality sleep, but I'm not sleeping properly with it on a lot of the time. So I'll get some of the night, but not all of the night with it on. So yeah, but like I say, I put the mask across there so it's not blasting out. I got the microphone here. Not really noisy. Now that's where the filters are there at the back. You hear that? It's not that noisy when it settles down. I think the soft start. See, it even tells you when you haven't got your mask on. I didn't realise that. It knows I haven't got the mask on. When you're using it at night, you don't even really notice it. You do at first. You just hear a slight sort of whirring, then you forget it. It's not like big and noisy thing. It's not like a big and noisy thing like they used to be back in the day. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it. As I say, I just turned on, use it for as much time as I can get away with, turn it off. That's pretty much it. And that's it. I'll take it to the hospital for them to get the readings, and I've asked them how long, because it was on a 6-month trial. I said, so what happens after the trial? And the woman on the phone was saying, no, you keep it. That you've got it for good. Ah, okay. Oh well. So yeah, that's what it looks like. That's the current one of the models of the current CPAP machines, which doesn't even say what Lowenstein it's made by. Now I have just out of curiosity, I have actually looked on the internet for these, and nearly 600 quid each. That's before you get all the extra masks and things like that. So yeah, but so anyway, if anybody's interested, I hope that helps. Nice little So you can even hold it just like that. Nice little machine. Yeah, thanks for watching, and catch you soon.